Hi, this is Shelly from the Educated, Empowered, Inspired podcast, where we share marketing tips for small business owners. My question for you, Laurie-Ann, is how can we use public speaking as a way to grow our email list, especially for service providers and small businesses who are maybe looking to reach their local market and just getting started in the public speaking arena?
Shelly, this is a great question on so many levels. And it just makes me so happy that you've asked this because it is a way to grow your email list with the right subscribers. Because when you speak, you are giving the audience some sort of live experience with your expertise and your personality. This builds trust so much faster than any social media post or even ad will ever perform. If they've been inspired or they've learned something valuable, they're going to want to stay connected, and your email list is the perfect way to do this. I want you to make sure that when you are speaking, one, you are speaking to the right people. It's an audience of your ideal clients. Remember, we never want to speak for the sake of speaking. We want to speak to audiences that have the problem that we solve and are interested in our topic. Second, before you end your presentation, I want you to have a very clear call to action. I literally want you to say, grab my free guide and tell them what it is. It will dive deeper into this particular tip. Scan this QR code to access whatever your exclusive checklist might be. I really do like the QR code more so than relying on Wi-Fi or the internet in a conference room, at some sort of a hall. You just never know. Scan the QR code, but I would also, underneath that QR code, have the actual URL and make it something that is easy, like whatever the name of your company is or your name.com/, whether it's freebie. In my case, for like the directory of places to speak, it's speakandstandout.com/directory. And there are all sorts of ways to just very casual conversation to have this call to action. I want you to make it sound like it's just part of the conversation. That's why grab this freebie, grab this checklist, go here to get the ebook. And if you offer lots of value from the stage, people are more likely to actually sign up for whatever your freebie is. And again, we are growing your email list with quality subscribers. So give great value from the stage, and people are more likely to hand over their email address in exchange for being on your list, whatever your freebie is. And it also continues to build that relationship with those new subscribers. And one of the other things that I just love about building an email list with speaking events is you will see that surge. Instead of putting out a social media post and maybe getting 1 or 2 new subscribers every other day, we're talking that you could keep track of the number of people and the percent of people at speaking events who join your email list. For example, if you are speaking to a crowd of 25 people, and 12 people join your email list, well, you know that your conversion rate was just about 50%. And that's fantastic. That way, if the next time you speak and you noticed I'm using a different freebie, you say it a little different, and it goes down to 25%, now you know, like, let me just reevaluate how I said this, what I offered. Did I offer this audience the right freebie? Because there have been times where I planned on a particular freebie, but I could tell from the people that were in the audience, the different questions that people were asking during the Q&A, there was a different freebie that I had in my back pocket and was able to offer the audience. Of course, if you have a slide that has a different one, you're going to just have to verbally maybe say this to people. Hey, here's one freebie, but I've got another one that I think would be even more relevant for you. Go to and give the URL. And if you are interested in more information or diving deeper into this topic about growing your email list, go listen to episode 90. It's from a little bit ago, but it is a classic episode that I keep referring people to. It is the number one way to grow your email list with quality people using speaking events. I hope that you enjoyed this week full of Q&As. And if you've got a question that you would like answered on a future Q&A episode, you just might hear your voice one day when you turn on this episode. You can go to speakpipe.com/BID, and the link to that will be down in the show notes. Again, this was a very special week full of Q&As from my audience, from you. Now is your opportunity. Go to speakpipe.com/BID, ask your question, and you'll hear your answer on a future Q&A episode. So until next time, be in demand. Are you ready to leverage speaking as your best form of marketing? There are over 7,500 events looking for speakers every single day. Speaking positions you as the expert in the room, but you probably don't know where to start. So I created this great resource called the Directory of Places to Speak. This resource will help you get started today. So head on over to speakandstandout.com/directory to grab your free copy now. Don't miss this opportunity to be the expert speaking to audiences filled with your ideal clients.